she said that she was getting money because she was the girlfriend of a rapper before or something. So
so you got pregnant because he was a lick. So you get your child support and move on. Like he doesn't. There's different situations in cases like stuff like this, right? The child is not the piggy bank for you, right? So there's nothing in this that she's asking for that will stand in court.
okay.
So even if he gave her one-time payment, 500,000, 55, once that child is 18 or once he decides he doesn't want to pay, all judges are going to abide by whatever it is because it's only for child support. It's not for mother support. So he doesn't need to give her 500,000, and there's no payment that will grant her. There's no judge on this earth that will grant her $55,000, not even $1 annually for the rest of her life. You're not in this relationship with him. You're just a mother of the child he had. So it's a child support case, and that's it. So no matter what they agree to, if he ever goes back to court, it gets canceled anyway. You don't have to buy a house.
But I think that's in court. What she's asking, that's in court.
It's gonna get dropped. It's not. You have nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were suing for defamation. What are you suing for? There's nothing. You're not. Like even the 1.5. Like when she wanted $1 million up front, I would have told him, don't do that. Because she can get that $1 million, she can spend it, especially depending on what state you are. You can spend that money and then go back to child support and say, I'm broke. Because the child is the courts. It's the state's child.
It's the property of the court.
It's the, So they're going to look out for the best
interest of the child. Okay. Well, so in your mind, she's not getting none of that.
No, not for her. It's just child support.
Okay. Well, she's trying.
But hey, choose wisely, man. And I've been telling my son this shit too, and I'll be showing him this case because at the end of the day, it's going to be hard for Anthony Edwards to be the face of the NBA because he has this entity with him.
Well, he did say he wasn't interested in.
No, I mean, you're not interested, but we get it, right? But you're that good, you're that charming, right? You're attractive to women. You can be a face, but you have this ball and chain type of personality that's attached to your name. Anytime you get ready to blow up and be a part of America's face, this woman can dirty it up by filing the court case, by doing this. She can run to it. You got one of those pregnant, where your name and image and likeness is never safe. You will literally have to pay her a lot of money to stand down and go away. Do not exist anymore in my life. And that's the thing you're going to have to do. You're going to have to give this woman $10-20 million to go away. Just if you're trying to be the face of this.
She's not even going to go away. I'm pretty sure she's going to get the 20 and then she's going to wait a little and do something else.
But it has to be something in writing that's like you're talking about something like if you're trying to be in the LeBron, you're trying to be in the KD, you're trying to be in the Steph Curry atmosphere of unlocking billions of dollars and, your name and legacy is cemented in, the game and the world. It's going to be hard when you have someone who can go to court. Like this man is in the media's eyes from the same woman, it seems like every 60 days. Every 60 days, you score 50. Oh, Anthony Edwards is in court again, baby mama drama.
That sucks. Okay. What,
Not the piggy bank for you.
All right. So there you have it, man. I didn't even know this was a thing, but I guess this must be rich folks talk, I guess, where you can just pay somebody to disappear and you created a whole child. Never heard of that.
When was the last time you saw Drake, baby mama?
I didn't see it before him, though.
I'm not. So, Dan, it sounds so fucked up, but I mean it. I just don't understand this part for some of these guys, because clearly they have a different they're flexible morally. Do you know how much it costs to have somebody come up missing for good? Anybody just have a ballpark? Because what I will tell you is it's less than $10 fucking million. So if I gotta pay you 10 and I can have you come up missing for, I don't know, a professional, maybe $500,000, $1 million. Why would I pay you $10 million? Like, it doesn't, like, I'm already, I'm saying, basically a dirtbag guy because I want to take care of my kid. I'm already, I'm saying, not an upstanding gentleman. So I should not be a fucking a dummy and say, you know what, cool, I just signed for 250. I'll give her 10. No, that's how you go broke. If I can get you up out of here for $1 million, why not pay that instead of just paying her 10 million to go away? Like, she go away both ways.
Yeah, you on some different talk with that conversation, Will. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna even touch that. So I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna pay the support. If you want to be a deadbeat ass parent, that's on you and your morals and your standards and with your good Lord. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But just pay your support. Whatever you and this heifer agrees to, or you and the judge come up with, or you and your lawyers come up with, just pay it every month. If y'all agree to pay it every month or once a week or every other week, whatever you agree, just pay it out and go out as long as you, and if it's 18 years or it goes out to 21 years. I mean, I don't know. Pay it, dog, and just deal it with that way. You trying to pay it all up front. Again, there's going to be some type of loophole this heifer going to come up with, and I wouldn't even try to go that route. Just pay it every month. Set up some type of a payment plan that you already have paid already out, but she doesn't get it all like one lump sum. Now, we're not doing that. She's not going to get that benefit because we all know what she's going to do. She's going to abuse that, take advantage of it, and going to come back with a handout even more so. No, we're not doing that. Just pay it out as you need to pay it out. Like I said, put it in some type of an account where every month she gets this money and go from there. But to pay her $10 million or just to go away, bullshit. We know what she's going to do with this. We know she's going to keep coming back because once you give in, she knows she got you now. And then you're going to continue to give in. And you're going to continue to get it in.
All right, go ahead, Bash. Let's get Bash next. I think she's trying to talk.
There should be some sort of contract put in place too. Like if this is an agreement, we should have a legal agreement on, okay, if this amount of money is what it takes for you to go away, then that's that. Also, too, you guys, and I'm not condoning anything that Anthony Edwards has done or said, but we also sometimes we take the human out of being a celebrity. Like he's 23. The baby's a baby. And I'm not condoning his mistakes. Mistakes are mistakes, but we got to look at the people that have a hold of him, the people that I don't want to say the people that raised him, but children make mistakes. I mean, were any of you the same person that you were right now when you were 23? He may develop more mentally, and we all know that men are slower in getting there.
Nope, no, we're not. We don't mature slower than y'all. Y'all just start fucking before we do. So y'all mature physically faster than men, not mentally or emotionally. So let's make sure.
I disagree, and I absolutely 100% disagree. Just based off of the people that I've dated that are a little older, and the people that I've dated that are roughly my age, there are conversations that people don't have, and that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Well, let me say this. As far as that situation, if you're an athlete, you have to mature faster. You have no choice. Correct. You have to grow up. You have to, because everything's coming at you faster than normal. You getting opportunities more than the average man or Joanne. You are. So you have to. So he has to circle people around him that's going to help him mature and it's going to help him think. It's going to help him learn. He can't move and operate. I don't care he's 23. That means nothing, dog. You at 23 need to be 28. You at 25 needs to be 30 right now because you can't move the same like the average Joe. I can't take my time and learn slow or at the average rate of learning. I have to speed this shit up. We have to microwave this situation. If we don't, you're going to get left behind. You're going to get taken advantage of. And that's why he's in the situation he is now. Because he wasn't.
And you're correct. Again, I'm not condoning anything he's done or said. This conversation is hard for me to have because I know his family, and he's got people's upbringing in their early adult years sometimes have to do a lot with the decisions they make. And I'm not condoning it. You do have to mature faster, but I can tell you 100% that unless somebody from the league or something took a hold of him and was like, hey, this is how you need to move, his family did not coach that for him. They just didn't. And it's unfortunate that some men or some women don't have that, but it's so easy to give the conviction without knowing the backstory.
Well, the bad thing, he did have that. He had it ever since he was in middle school. There was always, anytime you go to dealing with AAU or these high-end athletes, they had those conversations. They have those seminars. When he was with Georgia, they had it. He had to take a class on that shit. I'm sure he probably did in high school during his AAU season, where somebody came in, talked to these young kids on how to learn how to say no. That was one of the things they taught my son when I was in college. We had to learn how to say no. Even to our goddamn mammies, you had to learn how to say no and stand on the shit. Don't waver. Say no and be okay with it. Don't feel guilty or feel some type of way because you had to turn somebody away or put somebody away or tell them no. You had to learn it. He learned this. It wasn't something he didn't know. He chose not to. Because he felt like, well, I can afford to do certain things. I know they said this. I know they said we don't want to be broke. I know that he didn't learn how to say no. He didn't want to accept it. And he said yes to everything. Even this tackhead chick that he's dealing with now. He said yes to it. You ain't got to wear a condom. Yeah, I know. Let's go. I'm wearing birth control. Yeah, that was all a goddamn lie. It was a scam and he fell for the okie doke. So now that banana in the tailpipe, he fell for it. And now she got him, and ain't shit he can do with it. He's got to suffer for 18 to 21 years. That's on him. Now, why didn't he pay attention when they had them courses? Why did his coaches or some of his mentors and some of his teammates teach him that? Are we going to blame because he didn't have a dad in the goddamn home? Yeah, you could say that, but he wasn't always at his house. He spent most of his time with his coaches. Why did somebody pull him in, say, hey, Ant, these women going to be coming at you. You're a nice-looking young man. You're well-built. You're well put together. You're going to be making a lot of money as soon as you get on that college level. You're going to have to learn how to maneuver around these women. Unfortunately, he didn't heed the word.
You give a 23-year-old $200 million and expect him to do
that's
anything.
Never had anything before in his life.
Expect him to do anything other than fuck up somewhere. One thing I'm happy that he's not broke yet. Like, he's not spending a whole bunch of money. But again, he should have listened. I know that probably someone told him, but it's just, again, why spend $10 million when $1 million will solve the problem?